We're doing now Mr. Hashem Yisborach Maseches beitzah daf Yud Tes Amud Beis. Tana Neir Shekova Matzilnes Shamlei. Now here cover means that it something happened with a nair. I think like it busted. It's the oil is coming out. I'm not even sure if you should go as Neir Shekova here because it's something that happened with the oil. So whatever happened here, Vashemen metaf tif beitzah. That's the problem. We had before the same lashon that you're allowed to put something to receive the thing that's running out, the muktzah. You're not touching it directly, you're just putting a keli to save it. You know, it's not a raya. It goes to Reb Shimon that holds that the shemen is not muktzah. Tana. Noticing keli tarchs adlav b'Shabbos. You're allowed to put a keli if something is pouring. There's dripping water. If it became full up, you can pour it again in a choishes. Also is can har some minus a boy mechist tchum mit euch tchum. Mit on the cane, the har is meyanis. The boy mechist tchum mala behem b'Shabbos with tchum b'yontif. So even though it's not, it's also considered like muktzah because it's new water that keeps on coming outside from the tchum. We say it's not a problem. And here also this delaf is rainwater that's muktzah because you didn't have in the mind of this water. It comes from some different place. We say it's not muktzah. It doesn't. What's the reason behind it? Because maybe it's avida da'asi. It keeps on coming, so your das is on it. But it's very similar to that din. The Yerushalmi tells too, just like there, you say not muktzah. Here also it's not muktzah. Kol shum mishum shvus mishum rishus mishum mitzvah chayav lebe yantif. We can explain what it means. The things that you're not allowed to do, it's not a mitzvah. It's just the thing that you do. You want to climb on a tree, ride on an animal, or swim. There's tapkin, that's clapping your hands. Tapkim, clapping your feet. We'll see in Shalmi what these three words mean. Then there's things that's called rishus. Rishus means it's not a mitzvah, but it's not totally. There's some kind of inyan. They don them, they make it in toilet, we catch them, we chutz them, yeah. And mitzvah, these things, even though they are mitzvah mamish, you cannot do it. And magdish them, marichem them, chrimem them, being through some meiser, we cannot do it. And we don't call them the Shabbos. And we have the Shabbos echel nefesh b'fat. Only thing that makes a difference in Yom Tov Shabbos echel nefesh. All these other stuff you cannot do either on Shabbos or on Yom Tov. So he explains, Shavuos is Shavuos mitzvah. Everything is Shavuos, obviously. Shavuos means it's also to do. Just one of them is Rishus, means, as we said, Rishus doesn't mean Rishus. Rishus means that it's not a Chiyav Mamish, it's a shtickle. You do some kind of a mitzvah. And mitzvah means a real mitzvah. Ezi Shavuos Rishus. So what kind? Oh, so according to Yerushalmi, the interesting, I don't know if the Girsi of our Mishnah matches up with the Yerushalmi's Pshat. He learns Pshat that the first list of stuff is called Shvus Shehir Rishus. In our Mishnah it says Eilehem Shim Rishus. So I'm not sure what the Girsa was. So according to Yerushalmi, this is the Mishnah is explaining things that are Rishus. All these are called Rishus. Mitzvah, that's called a mitzvah. These things are, and then the last, I'm trying to think now, maybe he was Goyrus, the Elehem Shemeshus, it was like part of this part of the Mishnah, and Lemagdishim was a separate, didn't doesn't. I'm going to change it now according to the Shalmi's Girsa. So this was Leidonim was Edom Shem Mitzvah, and this was called Rishus. I think this makes sense for the Yerushalmi's Girsa, but it's just an assumption. We don't know for sure what Yerushalmi what the Girsa was. Ton in Oyen be'iln bein lach bein yobsh. You're not allowed to go on a tree even if it's dry. Frag the Gemara, Nicha lach yobsh kachan amos l'odesh hagai was b'Shabbos. Cannot step on a twig. It means if it's yavish, it's nothing. It's not chubal lekarka anymore. So what's the big deal? You're not step on twigs. He holds that even a geffen that's totally dried up is also you cannot plant wheat there. So here also, since the tree is still mechubal lekarka, you cannot. You have to treat it as an iln, and you cannot walk. You cannot climb it on Shabbos. And then one says the Hakel Ozi Il Yavish, it could be even everybody agrees to it. Asa Yavish Mishim Lach. In other words, it's Xera. You don't have to, even though it's not, even not the, even we don't hold like a Remeir there, Masech Kalayim. We can hear that here that there's a more Chumrat. You should be goizer on a dry tree. And here Ba'asha Ozi Parah Kumerav. He was coming and running. Rav. Only Vahided Asita. How did you come so fast? Some crooked palm tree. There was some kind of palm tree there, and that's how it was called, the crooked palm tree. I guess it grew crooked, but in order to come through that shortcut, he had to walk on the roots. You're not allowed to walk on roots of a tree or walk on cabbage, step on cabbage. Gvoim begimel. The close cabbage is the also like the stalks. Any gvoim gimel karatzim. So anything that's above 3 tfachim, if the roots come up high above 3 tfachim, you're not allowed to walk on it. Now the Gemara goes. Okay, I'm going to stay here. I went a little bit into Daf Chaf, but I want to stay here. This is Daf Yud Tesam.